tell you what, I liked the various responses to the State of the Union, including one that you gave, Mark, by the way.
And we're going to play that.
On the Stone Zone. But of the official GOP response, I guess there were two of them. I really thought Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders hit it out of the ballpark. And she started off by saying, I'm paraphrasing, but everything that guy just said is a complete lie. And then she went on to give the real State of the Union. It was just propaganda, nothing but propaganda, the whole thing. It was really sad to watch.
And you met Sarah Huckabee Sanders. You've met her a few times.
Yeah.
What is she like in person? The youngest governor in America. What is Sarah Huckabee Sanders like in real life?
She's very gracious. So my wife and I and our kids, we met her for the first time at the White House. It was April of 2019 when she was press secretary, and she was incredibly gracious. And she's a mother. I believe they have 3 children. She has a wonderful husband, Brian.
Young children.
They're young. And that was a part of the reason why she stepped down after, I think she was press secretary for 2.5 years or something. It was actually a long stretch for a press secretary. It's a grueling job. She stepped down, and we knew that she was going to be running for governor. That was kind of the open secret. And then she announced running for governor spring of 2021. So about a little over a year before, a year out or so, she announced she was going to be running. And, my wife and I have met her a number of times, but she's a very gracious person. I'll tell you what, her husband is a really, really nice, down-to-earth guy. And, he and I spoke for probably about a half hour when I saw them last, which was probably about a year ago, actually, at Mar-a-Lago. But just a really nice family.
Good family. Well, Biden started off his speech that the state, because of the American people, our union is strong. Let's finish the job. Our union is strong. And earlier this week, and we're going to play, it's about 5 minutes, but I wanted to play this clip. Roger Stone on the Stone Zone had an America First response to the State of the Union address, and I was honored to join an all-star lineup that included General Mike Flynn, Kash Mattel, Jack Posobiec, Laura Loomer, and yours truly to give a response. And mine was the first right after the State of the Union. Here's my response to Biden's speech. Let's play that.
The obvious response to tonight's speech is that the state of our union is in crisis. We have a crisis on our southern border where hundreds of thousands of illegals are crossing into our country every single month, resulting in a humanitarian crisis where drug cartels are holding women and young children hostage, oftentimes raping them until their loved ones pay them money to secure their release. And yet, President Biden and Vice President Harris refuse to acknowledge this crisis, and now blood is on their hands. Yes, we have a humanitarian crisis along with a southern border crisis. We have an economic crisis.